It's time for the feels, bros. 80-day epilogue. Plea for help. Helped our neighbors. Day 4, starving man. We gave him food at the desperate squat, or the squat, I don't really remember what it's called. Girl in peril. Saved a girl from a drunken soldier. We sure did. We sure did. Buried alive. A shell hit a nearby tenement and some people were trapped under the rubble. Tally helped pull them out. And Wonger died of severe wounds while defending our neighbor from some shady-looking individuals. And then shit started getting weird. Rebel investigation. Rebel soldiers asked us to rat on our neighbors, and we totally didn't. Solidarity, right? Indecent proposal. The guy that just, almost got us in trouble with the militia came back. We denied him. Grateful daughter gave us some earrings after we sacrificed Wonger. Oh, we will never forget Wong. Neighbors in need. Our friendly neighbors came back to ask us to reinforce their shelter, and we helped them. Day 67. Boris died. They didn't even say anything about us killing everyone at the military outpost. There were a lot of things that seemed to be missing out of this playthrough. We're already on day 68. Blood on our hands. Duderino killed a soldier. A soldier. Not 8 soldiers, are you sure? Saving life. Our neighbor's children asked us for medication, and we did that. Day 73. Hungry children. Children we helped earlier came to us for some food. We helped them out. And then violent murder. Murdered several people at the hospital. Violent murder. Duderino murdered several people the very next day. 4 days later, the war's over, and you killed all those people for nothing. What a dick. Alright, let's see these epilogues for the custom characters. It's all for you, Poolybodge, making us murder everyone. That's such a huge epilogue with so many people in there. Let me get a screenshot of that. Probably put it on Twitter or something. After the ceasefire, Bruno went looking for his friend. Her neighborhood saw heavy fighting, and most of the houses had been reduced to ruins, but she found shelter in the basement which held. Eating rats and scavenged scraps of food, she somehow managed to survive. Bruno felt responsible for her misery, and he has never forgiven himself. Katya used her contacts to find her parents in a refugee camp abroad. She brought them back to the city and helped rebuild their house. Soon after, she published her war diary, which became a bestseller and drew widespread attention to the fate of civilians during war. She probably wrote all about how we murdered everyone. We probably shouldn't have left any witnesses, if you know what I mean. That's messed up. Tally. Crash landed in the past, who is an alien and no one seemed to care about. Tally returned home as soon as the siege of Pogren was lifted. She somehow fixed her ship and got back to the flotilla. The horrors she witnessed was part of would scar her forever. She would never feel safe again and would always keep an ample stash of food and most important supplies just in case. Now to the important guy here. The dude, El Duderino. When the war ended, El Duderino had problems adapting. Like many people in similar circumstances, he found solace in drinking. Homeless, unemployed, rejected by society, he went on a downward spiral until one winter day, his body was found frozen in the street. That's probably your fault, Pulley, for having us go murder everybody. Oh man, and now, poor Wonger. Rest in peace, my friend. Like many other civilians in besieged Pogren, Wonger didn't make it. His decision to stay and help others cost him his life. Was his sacrifice in vain? He did save our neighbors, though. Luck has finally abandoned Boris. Not much of a surprise for him. His strength was not enough to keep him alive. In a just universe, he'd be with his son right now. The feels. What a surprise Duderino was a hobo. Well, yeah, I mean, he was the forester. His backstory was that he was unemployed and eating at a shelter before the war broke out. Whew. Hey, welcome back, Suspect. Just in time for the epilogue, man. Wow, you missed our murder spree too. We went and killed everybody for no reason at all. Really don't know how to feel about that, bros. That was messed up. Alright, so I think that means we were streaming for what, since 5? It's about a 5 hour cast. It's kind of short compared to our 12-hour cast the other day. Um, if you enjoyed what you watched, hit me up with a follow and you can join us next time. I do post out shout out on Twitter when I'm going to go live because I don't really have a set schedule right now. I may or may not do another stream later today. If not, I will be streaming tomorrow morning. Thanks for all the new follows, all the retweets, and the host for today. I will probably let's check out who's cast right now, and maybe I will either host or maybe we can do a raid or something. That'll be fun. Never done one of those before. Who am I following? That's all right. Yeah. Okay. So not all of you might be into League of Legends, but this guy is a brand new streamer. His name is Victory and Fate. I'm going to post his name in the chat, but give me a second. I want to get in his channel first before we do that. And when we do that, let's say something fun, like something related to the dude. Um, the dude abides. That's what we'll say. Now, I'll post his name in the chat. Alright, so if anyone wants to really participate in this little quick raid, why don't you guys go ahead to his channel and type in the dude abides. That'll be our little raid thing. Alright, thanks for hanging out, guys, and I'll actually stick in the channel for a little while we're doing the raid, but that'll be fun.